another episode. In today's episode, guys, we have another tutorial video, and this one's going to be how I basically identify and draw my trends and trend lines. But really quick though, guys, before we do that, let's go ahead and run through the market. Market cap sitting at 333 billion. Today's volume 15.6 billion. Bitcoin dominant sitting at 44.1. Bitcoin down 1% for the day, guys. Still can't break above 9,000. Ethereum down 1% as well, sitting just above 500 at 527. Ripple up 0.44, Bitcoin Cash down 2, Litecoin down 2, EOS down 4, Cardano up almost 3, Lumen's up 1, Neo down 2. I just earned some incent by basically just being online. Make sure you guys download this extension. It's on the Google Chrome extension. Make sure you download the Instant extension, which basically allows you to earn cryptocurrency for basically just being online, watching videos, shopping, everything you're already doing. And then make sure you guys also download the WildSpark Google Chrome section as well, Google Chrome extension as well. And what that basically allows you to do is, as of right now, if you go on YouTube and you go to one of your favorite YouTube videos, so you go to, I don't know why I can't think. You go to YouTube, you go to one of your favorite videos, and what it does is it basically allows you to share that video. And now anybody who shares that video through the same link that you shared your link, you get rewarded for that. So that's pretty cool. Not only do you get rewarded for that, but so does the creator of that. So you get rewarded for creating and curating, which is pretty cool. Currently sitting at 28 cents, but we're not here to talk about Incent. Make sure you guys download Incent, though. I think it's a pretty cool way to earn some crypto. But you guys came here for a tutorial video on how I draw my, my trend lines and how I identify trends. Really quick, though, guys, let's go ahead and run through some price action here. Bitcoin, still can't break above 9,000, guys. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Failed once, twice, 3, 4, 5 days in a row now. We haven't been able to break out of this. So I feel like once we get that break and close above 9, it should be good to go. However, what I'm kind of still expecting is, depending on how this day closes, if we form a higher low here, then I could definitely be expecting this to be Bitcoin's, what is that? I'm blanking out. Higher low, sorry. I was like, what is that word? So this would be our higher low. And then what I would kind of expect from Bitcoin here is a higher high up here at about 10,000. And that's going to beat this high here at about 9,000. And what that's going to do, guys, is that's going to basically be the starting point of our uptrend. Is what I'm expecting to happen. Kind of come up, come down. This could be our higher low. Next higher high up here about 10. Come back down, form a new higher low, and then head towards the upside. And this would be the beginning of our uptrend, in my opinion. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Go ahead and delete this really quick. Oops. Delete this, keep it clean, because I'm just going to do my analysis on Litecoin. But that's kind of what I'm expecting from Bitcoin there, guys. Let's go ahead and switch over to Ethereum. Ethereum actually looking a lot more bearish than I expected. Currently sitting at 528. Still looks like there's room to the downside. So now what I'm kind of expecting here, guys, is doesn't look like we're going to hold here at about 500. So my next target is to take out my horizontal line. Is we're probably going to be coming down here to about 400, maybe 420. I expect us to, definitely come back down to this wick at about 450. So definitely expect it to fall from 528 all the way back down to about 450. If you're looking to add to your Ethereum bag, I would definitely wait. There's no confirmations here that we want to continue towards the upside. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly, see what the weekly's showing us. Oh yeah, definitely not. Right off the bat, I could tell that we're definitely going to be, I feel like, minimum 450. On the weekly showing us that this is where we broke out of at 450. So that's most likely what's going to be happening here. And if we don't hold at 450, we actually could come back down to this nice little ascending triangle breakout where we were at about 370. So definitely Ethereum is still looking bearish, guys. So definitely wait to add your position if you are. If you're looking to add, I would wait. But you guys came here for how I draw my trend lines and how I basically identify my trends. So my trends are pretty much the same as my support and resistance, guys. I do multiple points of contact. So 1, 2, and that's where I would draw my resistance. Another multiple point of contact would be 1, 2. So that's where I would draw my support. Multiple points of contact right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's where I drew my resistance. So this is my first trend line that I already kind of have drawn out here for us. Bounce 1, bounce 2. And this looks like it could be bounce 3. Now, so with trend line specifically, with crypto specifically, because I also trade the foreign exchange on the side. With the foreign exchange, one of my personal rules is there has to be 3 points of contact, on the daily in order for it to be a long-term trend. However, with crypto, it's a little bit harder because this is still relatively new. So two bounces for me is actually a confirmation. So we have bounce one, bounce two. This is the confirmation we're in an uptrend. I'm just kind of trying to get the confirmation that this is the trend line we're going to respect, which I do believe we will. I think we're going to consolidate here for a little bit and then bounce towards the upside. But let me give you an example here of me drawing a downtrend. So a downtrend for me, guys, would be we can start here, bounce one, bounce two, and see this is why it's a little bit harder with crypto here. Let me switch over to some smaller time frames. The smaller time frames would be easier to draw. Okay, so check it out. Much easier. So, and you can do it from wick or from the close. It's all personal preference. It's all subjective. Whatever works for you works for you. Some people may agree. Some people may not. So this would be bounce one, bounce two. Almost, and it's sometimes it's gonna touch, sometimes it's not. But this got pretty close. So I would consider that a bounce. So that'd be the third bounce, and then we got another bounce, and this is the confirmation that we're kind of in the downtrend. Let me see if I can find an uptrend example for you guys. These uptrend ones are kind of dramatic, but that's crypto, I guess. This would be bounce one, bounce two, and since it looked like it broke through, but it held. This is why I'm saying it's subjective. Like it really, it depends how you draw these lines. Some of them are going to look like they hold, some are going to look like they don't. But this is bounce one, bounce two, bounce three. So some people, like, oh, buy, confirmation on the uptrend. However, we double topped here at just below 400, and that was the beginning of the downtrend, which would then begin. So this is top one, top two, and after that, we're just kind of heading towards the downside. Bounce one, bounce two, bounce three, and now we're in a downtrend. That's pretty much how I draw my trend lines, guys. How do I know? My trading style is very simple, guys. So like, how do I know? When we're switching trends? Well, as you could tell, I still need to get a mouse. I know. I'm sorry, guys. Here, hold on. That's not what I was trying to do. So what I'm trying to show you guys here is this is the beginning of our This is the beginning of our downtrend. Bounce one, bounce two, bounce three. Or you could even, no, I don't want to, that's a little more complicated. I won't get into that. So bounce one, bounce two, bounce three. Looks like we broke out of it. But basically what I look for when I'm looking for trend reversals is basically I'm looking for price to reach my zones, which would be these blue and red zones, and then these trend lines. So I'm looking for price to basically get as close as possible to both of them, and then that's where I'm expecting price to reverse. So as you can tell, this is the beginning of our uptrend, or not the beginning of our uptrend, but part of our uptrend, and we actually double bottom here at about 100. So we bounced not only once, but we bounced twice off our support zone and our trend line support. So that to me is the confirmation that we're most likely going to be heading in an uptrend now. But let me go ahead and delete this. So that's kind of what I look for when I'm looking for entries. So if we go ahead and draw a trend line on the 4-hour, this would be bounce one. This looks like it could be our bounce two. So what I'm expecting here is us to drop from about 160, maybe all the way down to about 150 to 150. And from there could be a nice double bottom again. Just like this right here. It's gonna be bottom one, and then bottom two, and then it's towards the upside. But this is just kind of a quick intro video, guys, on how I draw my trend lines. I hope this helped. Please comment down below what you guys think. If you guys felt like this helped, like it was no value to you at all, then just drop it down below. I don't really mind. I just kind of want to hear your guys' thoughts, see what you guys are thinking about the videos. Any new ideas you guys have, please feel free to drop those down below as well. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Don't forget to re-steam, upvote, comment down below what kind of coins you guys are trying to see. YouTubers, jump over to Steam it. You're going to get rewarded for what you're already doing now, so you might as well. But if you're going to stay on YouTube, make sure you guys are subscribed, turn on post notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace.